Hello, everyone. Welcome to Coach JC, Mondays with Coach JC. Yes, I'm Coach JC Libiran, and I'd love to welcome you for our Mondays with Coach JC. So we normally do it every Monday at between 9:30 p.m. Philippine time until at the most 10:30 p.m. So pag may guest tayo, nag-a-adjust yan, mas maaga. But thank you for being here. So feel free to join us in the conversation. Let us know where are you from. And would love to hear from you. No? Lalong-lalo na ang ganda ng topic natin ngayon. We'll talk about how to thrive beyond any crisis. And yes, we'd love you to join us in the conversation. Let me ask the question, how are you growing and thriving during this pandemic? And you've heard me ask this question a number of times, pero talagang, I will never grow tired of asking the question because, yes, in this season where we are right now, that's the best thing that we can do now. No? Instead of just surviving, and that's good enough, but I believe we can grow and we can thrive. So feel free to let me know in the chat box, not just where are you from, but how are you growing and thriving during this pandemic. So once again, welcome to those of you who are joining us on Facebook page sa Coach JC Libiran o kaya naman sa ating premium Facebook group na the Inspirepreneur Movement. Ayan, feel free to tag your friends, share this, and be a blessing as well. All right, so let's watch this few videos, and I'll be back after this. Thank you for joining us. All right, here we go.
Have you been hiding all your life, feeling you're a complete mess? I can relate much, because once my life was meaningless, and I did a lot of things that I am not proud of. I'm no longer afraid to hide in the shadows of my yesterday. With God's grace, I was able to break free and find my path to healing and purpose. Jump into the best version of yourself, because you deserve all the best in life. It is my joy to see the best and bring out the best in people. And this is not just about success, but this is about significance, adding value in the lives of people through books, events, support, and talks. Mabuhay! I'm Coach JC Libiran, and I help people to come alive again. Like me, your mess can become your message. Friend, allow me to coach you to grow and come alive once again.
Hello, welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us here at Mondays with Coach JC. So to those of you who are seeing me for the first time, maraming salamat po. Thank you for joining us. And possibly if you are a suki, you've always been following what we do here. Ayan, maraming salamat. Please, join me in the conversation. Type in the comment section where are you from and how are you doing? Kumusta po kayo? So we always do this every Mondays and at least for the next 30 minutes kapag may guest tayo, 45 minutes or 1 hour at the most. But for now, I'll go solo and I always do that. It's an alternating that I go solo and then next time around, we have a special guest. But I'm so excited to our topic for this episode, and that is, I'm already giving you a heads up. Questions that I'm asking is, how are you growing and thriving during this pandemic? And again, you've heard me a number of times regarding about this, and it's really one of the best move during this pandemic in this new normal while we are in crisis is to choose to grow and to make a decision to thrive during this crisis. So, ayan po, regardless of your background, tamang-tama po na nandito kayo ngayon. We dedicate this to all the lifelong learners out there. If you are an aspiring content creator, aspiring creative entrepreneur, then this is the safe space, a safe space for us. Kaya maraming salamat. I'm seeing here some of your comments, so feel free to join us. Join us in the conversation. Type there where are you from. Share your insights and your ideas, and share us with yung questions inyo. We'd love to hear from you. Most especially, this is not just me sharing, but it's also you. But why? Because people will definitely learn not just from me, but also from you. Kaya ayan. I'm seeing here. Hi, Ton. Thank you for joining. Hey, Pearl. Thank you for joining. We have here Bell as well. Salamat. Thank you for joining. Watching from Santa Cruz, Laguna. Ayan. I need a coach in business. Sige, Bell. No? Maybe this is a good start, no? Jump start for us. And check it out. If the content, itong ating topic for today or for this episode is resonates with you, then furthermore, no? We can talk about it. Baka makatulong po itong movement that we are doing, the Inspirepreneur movement, anyone who is in the business of inspiring people, because I believe it's not just pursuing earning money, but it's also about pursuing meaning. And when you do that, you get to inspire the world as well. All right? Thank you, thank you. Feel free to grab your favorite drink. In my case, parang nag-create ng special fruit juice concoction, yung aking wife na si Milen. So, merong a bit of mango tidbits, di ba? Tapos, lemon water. So, it's a perfect combination. Pwede pong uminom, ha? Cheers tayo, cheers. Okay. All right, good. Thank you. So, you know what? Regardless of our numbers, I go live because you know me naman, the things that I'm also sharing with you helps me. And I have a way as well of repurposing it. Ayan, si Ton is watching all the way from barangay in Valenzuela, from the other barangay. O, di ba? Thank you, Ton, for joining. All right, sige, tag your friends and be a blessing as well. And let me share my slide once again. All right, sharing the slide. Here we go. Yan. Our topic for tonight is this. It's very close to my heart. And again, feel free to join in the conversation. How are you growing and thriving during this pandemic? Hopefully, mamaya, when we have a breather, I get to see yung comments nyo dyan. Because it's not just me that will inspire, that will encourage, but you are also capable of becoming an encouragement and a blessing as well. Kaya, ayan, feel free to, share kasi sharing is caring. All right? Sige po. Ayan. Everyone, take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. So, just before I start my topic, our talk for tonight, ang ating pag-uusapan, our conversation, I wanted to let you know first, a few things para at least I will get this out of the way and you get to get value not just after this, not just this event, but after this, Facebook Live natin. All right, sige. By the way, feel free as well to share this. So let me just first share this. Ayan, nagda-live na. Thank you. I'm seeing it as well. All right, i-mute ko lang kasi mag-feedback. Okay, let me share it in my personal page. Thank you as well for doing that, for blessing as well the friends that you know and being a blessing as well. Ayan, share ko na. Yay, na-share. And possibly in some messengers. Maybe there are some friends of ours that would like to be part of this inner circle. Yeah, shout out to the Inspirepreneurs inner circle. We're excited because this coming October 8th, now we'll be having our first event, our gathering. Yay! And then team. And then that also includes OYF. Yeah, I think I was able to share now, to some of my friends. And yeah, there are people that will be watching live. There will be people that will be watching on Team Replay. Regardless of that, we will go. Tuloy-tuloy na po tayo. Ayan, thank you for those of you who joined. Salamat. Just trying to check still of some of your comments here. And thank you for tagging your friends. Sige po, let me get this out of the way para bago tayo magsimula. So again, welcome to Mondays with Coach JC. So every Monday, I go live just to add value to people and be a blessing as well. Sige, let me just check as well kung okay po yung audio ko. That's very important as well. Let me know if you're able to hear me well. Can you just type number 1 in the comment section kung okay po yung audio. Wala namang ingay. Hold on. Sige, let me just check as well kung okay po. Ayan. Okay. Hello. Sige, let me just close as well itong ating bintana kasi baka tumuhol ang aso, rinig yan. Hold on, ha. Check. Sound check. All right, thank you for that. So I needed to do some some things para at least. Hold on.
Check, check. Ayan, mukhang mas better na ngayon ng audio, hopefully. Hopefully. All right. Good, good, good. Thank you. So again, welcome to Mondays with Coach JC. Ayan, I'm seeing some of our friends, Maricor, all the way from Canada. So we're not just here in the Philippines, no? Ayan, may mga friends tayo. And Maricor is actually part of the Inspirepreneur Inner Circle. So excited for our upcoming October 8th. Ayan, first huddle gathering, mastermind, no? Ayan, thank you, Maricor, for being here. Sige, thank you so much. All right, and keep on tagging your friends and be a blessing. Join me in the conversation. Again, ang question natin, how are you growing and thriving during this pandemic? Kung alam mo na yan, magandang ipaalala. Hindi lang para sa iyo, pero para sa iba. Ayan. Okay, good, good, good. Sige. Letting you know as well that if you want to get in touch with me, if there's an opportunity for us to collaborate, an opportunity for us to work together, then feel free to connect with me sa akin po mga ayan, social media platforms. No? So we have their Facebook, we have their Instagram at Coach J. Silibiran, and then I'm exploring as well, no? Almost more than a month of doing TikTok as well at Hello Coach JC. At kung meron po kayong inquiry regarding about um, speaking engagements, workshops, o kaya kailangan nyo ng team building para sa organization nyo or team ninyo. And that even includes, no, if you are inquiring, no, to be part of the inner circle, then ayan, email us at gocnbventures@gmail.com. Ayan, thank you so much. So I'll just put that there para at least makita natin. And this is something that I'm excited about. This will be made available for free. Libre po ito. All shall be well. Ayan, para po sa Mental Health Awareness Day on October 10. Pero we will be doing the virtual fest for a cost on October 9, Saturday. No, Philippine time po yan. There'll be activities in the morning, in the afternoon, and in the evening. And we are inviting you to be part of it. And it's not just because, di ba, dahil para lang ba sa mga depressed? No, hindi lang po, no? In fact, lahat tayo, kailangan natin yan, no? All of us are going through this pandemic, kaya kailangan natin ng safe space. Now, the other side of that is if you want to be on the side of you creating safe space for people, if you want to become a facilitator, if you want to be in the mindfulness movement, ayan, di ba? So we'll be providing seminar, workshops, coaching, safe space, music and arts, inspiring videos, and even improvs. So again, the title of this is All Shall Be Well, virtual fest for a cost. So this will be on October 9, Saturday. And looking forward na magkasama-sama po tayo. It will be made available sa Facebook Live po ng Coach J. Silibiran. Kaya pwede nyo itag ang friends, i-share ninyo, and be a blessing, not just for you. But at the same time, it will be made exclusively, actually hindi na exclusive, no? Kasi may Facebook page nga, in the Facebook group na Inspirepreneur Movement. Why? Because at least, no, both of you can have an access of that. All right. Now, it's for free completely po. Why? Because we just want to add value. But just letting you know, very grateful po ako sa mga kaibigan ko, kakilala, connections, no, that will be joining and helping. In fact, I'll be honest po na hindi ganun kalaki ang team. Again, it's just me initiating this and then, uy friend, baka pwedeng samahan niyo po kami dito. At iba-iba yung expertise, no? When I say that, we have life coaches, we have improvisers, no? Meron tayong mga musicians, merong mga artists, and ayan, meron rin po mga learning facilitators, and definitely it is me that will be looking after this event, no? Kasi project ko po siya. Why? Because there's a lot of people really that are going through tough times. Kaya might as well maiba naman. May maibigay tayong something of value sa kanila. So please do share the word, spread the word about it, and definitely it will be a great time for us. Now, there's an option for you to upgrade your experience from the Facebook Live if you want to be on Zoom to see the speakers, no, magkasama-sama tayo, be part of the process. Then, minimum of donation po of 500 pesos because this is actually led by the Inspirepreneur Movement. So, it helps now itong mga aspiring creative entrepreneurs natin, content creators, and lifelong learners. And on the other hand, it's also organized by the Feast Breakthrough. And ang advocacy natin ngayon is for those people who are down and depressed, no? Kaya, huwag po kayong mag-alala, malaking bagay po yan, no? So, it's, ayun, kumbaga, ano yun, if you want to upgrade, minimum of 500 peso donation, but you can actually give more, no? If you are blessed even more, because definitely yung value of the whole event is more than 5,000 pesos, no? So just wanted to put the value out there when you attend an event almost ganyan lagi ito. Hindi lang a few hours, it's actually almost whole day. May breaks naman in between, no? Ayan, yes, letting you know, Bell, no, at least the time slot would be between around 9 to 11 o'clock, tapos meron tayo between 1 to 5, merong 6 to 8, iba-ibang time slot siya. So, just stay tuned. Available yan dito sa ating Facebook page. And again, if you haven't joined our Facebook group ng the Inspirepreneur Movement, be part of it as well kasi may mga exclusive event that we also broadcast there. In this case, no, I did not made it exclusive lang. So ayan, feel free to join us in this premium Facebook group for creative entrepreneurs, aspiring content creators, and lifelong learners. Just look for it, Inspirepreneurs. No, I believe meron pang mga ilang pending na hindi pa na approve, but stay tuned. No, definitely this coming event natin for October 9, aabot po kayong lahat. Yan, thank you so much. I'm putting it also in the chat box. All right, so all shall be well. Write that in the comment section because that's also our declaration. All shall be well. Ayan. And of course, I do a lot of events. I will not really give a lot of details here, but just letting you know na every Sunday, I do preach at the Feast Breakthrough, 4:30 p.m. po yan, Taglish. It's on Facebook Live, pero pwede kayo rin mag-Zoom. Libre po yan. It's our weekly recharge. And there's our breakthrough rooms for mga work from home singles, mga online entrepreneurs and sellers, mga multitasking parents or moms, no? We want to provide that safe space for you for encouragement, for sharing, and also for prayer. And then, ayan, we're starting a brand new series for Better Together. Tuesdays naman po yan. So tomorrow at 8 p.m. At ayan, sa Facebook page rin po ng Feast Breakthrough. Let me put that as well in the comment section para at least alam natin. So again, friends, we're be talking in the topic of how to grow and thrive, but I'm already sharing with you as early as now opportunities for you on how you can grow. These are growth opportunities. No? Kaya even if some of you familiar na, I still continue to share it. Why? Because there are people who might have missed the details. And ang title po ng Better Together ay Life Detox. Renew and Revitalize Your Mind. We'll be talking about detox your mind. Nako, ang ganda niyan. So again, don't miss that, not just for couples and for mag-partners, but really open for all, no? Pwede po kayo mag-join. Now, kapag ayan naman po, we have pang 5 p.m., no? Morning po ito, no? Kung kayo early bird, then feel free to join us, no? Just letting you know na meron po tayong gabay sa Biblia sa radyo every Wednesday at 5 a.m. Philippine time. So together with my friends, Kane Pangan, Jessica Sespeña, and Clark Vinoya. Yan. So these are just some of the events. Of course, so kung kailangan niyo po ng inspirasyon, feel free. No? Maybe you're into reading. May mga devotionals na po tayo for 2020 and this will really bless you as well. So I'm giving you the link. Ito, let me put it here in the chat box. It's at bit.ly/thank you Facebooks. Nakasale po sila. No? Kaya marami po mga promos. So take advantage of that as well. Yes. And finally, ayan, the moment that we've been waiting for. This coming Thursday na po. Yes, no, we'll be having the first episode of the Inspirepreneur podcast powered by the Abundance Network. Yay! So excited for this one. So feel free po not to stay tuned. No? We'll be posting the links and more details on this. But this is available already. No? Meron tayong pilot episode. And at the same time, actually, dalawang episode na po yung available. So if you haven't checked it out, go to anchor.fm or Spotify and look for the Inspirepreneur podcast with yours truly, Coach J. Silbiran. Kaya maraming salamat sa ating friends from the Abundance Network. All right, everyone take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Grabe. Marami akong mga shinare sa inyo but hopefully doon pa lang nakatulong na po para moving forward after this. But just letting you know that last year's tagline for me was grow beyond crisis. And I believe it's still true for today. But now since we're on our second year in the pandemic, at tuloy-tuloy pa rin po ito, ang aking now mantra and ang aking declaration is thrive beyond crisis. And you're seeing here a lot of like icons, logos, no? These are the people that I am working with now, no? Some of it I've already shared with you, but at least ayan, aside from the Inspirepreneur movement, yan, actively involved in the Abundance Network and the Truly Rich Club. And then we also have here Win More Clients Chatbot, ang ating consultancy na Link OD, Seaworthy International, or ang UN Learning Group with Inspire Leadership Consultancy. So just letting you know, marami po akong involvement and I'm not bragging this, but I'm just sharing with you that it's possible to really thrive even when we are in crisis. And I'll be sharing with you 5 ways. Ayan, 5. Everybody say 5. High five. Ayan, high five. I'll be sharing with you 5 ways on how we can thrive beyond this crisis. No? But before that, just wanted to acknowledge again, maraming salamat sa ating naging special guest last episode, no? Si Clark Vinoya, si Direk, ang tawag ko sa kanya, no? Hindi na Coach Clark Vinoya. And letting you know that our topic last Monday was on how to become a content creator. And letting you know na marami kaming napag-usapan ni Clark, even if yung time namin was just tamang-tama lang, no? It was not too long, it was not too short. And ang isa sa mga takeaway ko from Clark, no, and feel free as well if you attended that session, is that it's very important that you don't just become a consumer, but make a decision to become a creator. 'Di ba? So that you'll be able to add value to people. And when you do that, then you're making a difference in the lives of people. So that's how Clark Vinoya is, no? So nakita ko yung kanyang transition from being a photographer, nagka-pandemic, ayan, meron siyang family na kailangan niyang suportahan, no? And then he needed now to retool, reskill himself, and he was able now to pivot as a content creator. And then from there, level up na po, no? He has his own masterclass. In fact, I believe at around 10 o'clock, meron rin siyang another show, no? For dads, no? This pandemic. So yun, I'm just blown away by this guy. And for me, as a content creator and inspirepreneur, he now inspires me as well. So hopefully po, no, I get also to feature yung mga story ang ganyan. Malay nyo, kayo na po. Definitely the people who are in the inspirepreneur inner circle, you'll have the chance as well to be featured. Kaya sige lang, let's continue to grow and thrive beyond this crisis. All right, if you're ready, sige. Again, let me take a sip of water again or the drink that I have. Kayo rin po. So cheers tayo, cheers. Yay! Woo! Here we go. Yes, eto na po. All right. Welcome back. Ayan, maraming pong salamat. So, for our episode, ito po ang pag-uusapan natin, how to thrive beyond any crisis. Wow, parang ang daling sabihin, pero Coach JC, ang hirap gawin. Totoo naman, no? Why? Because it's a choice between, are you surviving or are you thriving? Well, maraming ang tao barely surviving, thriving pa kaya, Coach JC, para ang hirap. There's even a term, 'di ba? Are you languishing or flourishing? O, 'di ba? Pag sinabi raw languishing, yung hindi mo alam kung saan ka lulugar, no? Ito na raw, tapos na raw ang crisis. Ay, hindi pa pala. And then you don't even know what you're going to name your emotions, no? Talagang urong sulong, no? Or are you flourishing, no? Are you getting bitter or are you getting better? These are just some of the questions that I'm thinking, no? Pag pinag-usapan yung thriving, parang yun nga lang makasurvive ka raw, malaking bagay na. But how much more with regards to you thriving in this crisis? And not just during the pandemic, but prior to the pandemic, lahat naman tayo dumadaan na sa mga pagsubok, di ba? Pero napansin mo, kung huminga ka pa ngayon and you're able to catch this episode, then, my dear friend, it's a good news. Buhay ka pa. I would always say this, every gising is a blessing and today is a new beginning. Kaya tamang-tama naman talaga, no? And since you're already alive, you're breathing, then make the most out of it. Why? You have the power to choose to thrive even if you are in crisis. Or regardless kung anong crisis ang meron ka, problema sa buhay mo, anumang chaos ang nangyayari sa paligid mo. By the way, when you speak about thrive, kapag nag-search kayo online, maraming mga lalabas. Of course, no, the definition would be grow or develop well. At ang mga words that is associated with it are the following. May prosper, flourish, blossom, booming, profitable, advancing, expanding. So, when you hear these words, di ba parang talagang very empowering siya. It gives you that good vibes, it gives you that energy, and gives you that motivation, no? Talagang binibigyan ka ng pagkakataon para magpatuloy sa buhay. On the other hand, ang opposite niya are the following words, no? Decline, wither, fail, stagnate, die. O, di ba? Parang pag narinig mo yung mga words na yon, parang hinahata ka na pababa at hindi ka na makakabangon. So, friend, our words are powerful. So, let's choose empowering words, no? Not limiting words. In this case, yes, choose to thrive beyond any crisis. And napakahalaga when you speak about thriving, I want you to take, use your imagination at makakita ka ng mga talagang fruitful na mga trees, di ba? And you'll see that yes, externally, kita-kita mo yung mga leaves, talagang green, and then you'll also see yung mga fruits that comes along with it. But what people don't see, ang hindi natin nakikita, ay yung internal. Ano po yon? Yun yung roots, yung ugat, no? Kaya napakahalaga na wag lang natin i-measure yung ating buhay, yung ating tagumpay sa kung ano yung nakikita mo sa panlabas. Ang pinakamahalaga for us to have not just short-term success, happiness, fulfillment, but long-term, 'di ba? Na ma-experience natin ito, na magtagumpay, umunlad, and that's all connected to how long, how grounded, well-founded yung mga roots natin. And I believe napakahalaga po niya, no? Na what made you survive and what made you what makes you continue, ito pong mission mo, etong purpose mo, etong pangarap mo, etong trabaho mo, etong mga mahalaga sa buhay mo. Ba't ka nagpapatuloy? It's actually because of your foundation. Kaya let's balance it. Hindi lang yung external, pero yung internal. So that you can thrive not just one day, but you can thrive on and on. Magpapatuloy siya. Now, here's the message for this episode. Together, you and I can thrive, or we can thrive together. So there are 5 ways, if you're ready. Ayan, 5 ways for us to thrive in any crisis. And this is actually a product of my experience, journey ko sa buhay, hugot, hanash, naku, lahat na po pinagsama-sama. Plus at the same time, the privilege of being surrounded with people who have so much wisdom. At talagang very blessed po tayo dyan. Why? Because you get also to learn from the experience of others, no? Yung pagkakamali ng iba, yung tagumpay ng iba, you get to learn from that. So, here are the 5 ways for us, no, to thrive in any crisis. Yung unang-una po, it starts with letter T. Ayan. It's actually trust. Tiwala. Di ba? Meron kang kasabihan, tiwala lang, friend. And when I say that, it is first given to yourself. No, yung tiwala mo sa sarili mo. Nako, napakahalaga po niyan kasi kapag ikaw mismo nagdududa ka sa kakayahan mo, ikaw mismo nagdududa ka sa kung anong kaya mong gawin, everything crumbles. Kaya it's also a healthy balance eh. 'Di ba sabi nga nila, wag raw magbuhat ng sariling bangko. Pero hindi naman ibig sabihin na wag mo ring pagkatiwalaan ang sarili mo. You need to trust, you need to believe in yourself. Most especially when you look back, track record lang, marami ka nang ginawang kabutihan, marami kang ginawang magaganda, no? You've already done a lot of great things and you just have to look back into that and use that as your resource, no? Which reminds me of David, no, in the scriptures, in the Bible, bago niya nilabanan si Goliath, 'di ba? Marami na siyang mga nakasagupa, no, nilabanan para ipagtanggol yung mga sheep, 'di ba? Dahil shepherd siya, no? Yung bear, lion. So all of those are all resources para sa kanya na tinalo ko nga itong mga 'to eh. Nakayanan ko nga dati. Kakayanin ko 'to. So whatever problem, Goliath, no? Or kung ano man pong problema na meron ka, balikan mo. Nakayanan mo dati, kakayanin mo ngayon. So you have to trust in yourself. Now, not only that, but you also have to trust in the people around you. Why? Because just like a four-legged chair, 'di ba? Napakahalaga na meron kang mga sandigan, meron kang mga mapupuntahan, meron kang mga taong magsusuporta sa iyo. And we're reminded that in your life, who are the people who believe in you? Who are the people who trusted you? Sino yung mga taong nagtiwala sa iyo, nag-cheer sa iyo, in-encourage ka? You have, to acknowledge it at magpasalamat tayo sa kanila. So the people around you also helps you, no, to have that trust na the best is yet to come. And here as well, mahalagang panghawakan natin that we have a God bigger than this pandemic, bigger than your problems. In fact, if I can quote from the prophet Jeremiah chapter 29 verse 11, and this is a very familiar, powerful promise, no? For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Oh, grabe. Parang kapag yun ang narinig mo talaga, oo nga Lord, hindi ko magets kung bakit lahat nangyayari ito sa buhay ko and I'm on the brink of giving up, pero I'll put my trust in you. Magtitiwala ako sa iyo. Bakit? Kasi when you look back again in your life, maraming beses na gumawa ng magaganda, kamangha-mangha, and great things, no, has happened in your life because of God, no? And you acknowledge that. So you already have, no, that trust in oneself, trust in others, and you have that trust in that God who has big plans for you. Yun pa lang yun. Unang way is to trust. Napakahalaga pong magtiwala. Now, let's move on to the next. And the next way is letter H, humility. Ayan, nagpapakumbaba. At medyo mahirap raw po, no, na sabihin mong, humble ako humble ako. So pag sinabi mong gano'n, parang you defeat the purpose of being humble, di ba? Nagpapakumbaba. And I love this proverb that says, be like the bamboo, the higher you grow, the deeper you bow. Ulitin ko yan ha. Be like the bamboo, the higher you grow, the deeper you bow. Totoo yun. Ano mang tagumpay, ano man po ang naabot na natin sa buhay, yung mga achievement unlock natin, napakahalaga na i-recognize mo pa rin na you should be grounded. Kaya yung humility, actually it's from the word humus, na ang ibig sabihin ay, di ba, soil. You should be grounded, no? Kaya di ba may kasabihan, wag lalaki ang ulo ha, o baka lumilipad ka na, no? Nakalimutan mo na yung paano ka nagsimula, your humble beginnings. Nakalimutan mo na yung mga taong tumulong sa'yo. Kaya napakahalaga po that during this time, this whole crisis, this pandemic is teaching us a lot, no? And part of yung being humble is for you to ask the question, what can I learn from this? What is the lesson that this pandemic, this crisis is teaching me? And I'm sure being in this pandemic, naku, napakarami na pong pwedeng lessons. In fact, it's not just from you, but from people around you who are sharing their stories, who are sharing kung paano sila nagko-cope sa panahon ng pandemya, di ba? And how they're also moving forward. How they are not just surviving, but also, di ba, thriving during this time. And I love this as well. I got this from Carol Dweck, no? Dr. Carol Dweck. Meron raw dalawang klase ng mindset, no? Meron pong fixed mindset at merong growth mindset. Now, kapag sinabi mong fixed mindset, by the word itself, hanggang dito na lang ako. Eto na lang ako. Kumbaga, you already put a ceiling. You already put a limitation, no? And you're not able now to explore, no? And really create options and opportunities. But on the other hand, pag sinabi mong growth mindset, you are actually exploring, you are creating opportunities, and you're now thinking of ways on how you can actually move forward, learn, improve, and definitely grow. Kaya growth mindset. And that's something that is very close to my heart because when I look back in my life, dinami-dami po ng mga problema ang pinagdaanan ko, talaga pong it's actually that growth mindset that I have that I was able to outgrow the problem. Yun, kailangan mag-evolve, di ba? Kaya tamang-tama, no, naalala ko tuloy yung mga Pokemon game, di ba? And there are different Pokemons, no? Kung gamer po kayo, you choose a particular Pokemon and you help that Pokemon grow from level 1 all the way to their highest potential. Eh di ba? Kung yung mga Pokemon nga nag-grow, eh di ba dapat tayo rin. In fact, ito, malaki pong realization ito. Kung yung virus nga nag-mutate, nag-evolve, 'di ba? Nagkakaroon ng iba't ibang variants. Hindi how much more tayo bilang mga tao during this time. From being in the face-to-face encounter, the way we do our business before, everything has changed, no? Kaya talagang paalala sa atin 'yon. We are really in the age of disruption. the age of diversity, no? Ang term pa nga dyan eh, VUCA, di ba? 'Di ba? Volatile, di ba? Ito ay uncertain, 'di ba? Ito ay complex and then ito rin ay ambiguous, no? Lahat 'yan talagang nararanasan natin ngayon and it's either you go with the change or you grow as you go or you'll be left behind. Kaya napakahalaga to choose to have a growth mindset and definitely that's something that you can actually use, no? Personal life, professional life and during this time that we have. So how are you growing during this time? Napakahalaga po niyan. Ask yourself, and if you were able to grow and improve, and you compare yourself, not with others, but you compare yourself of who you are before, then we are building that culture of progress. Yan. Whew! That's amazing already. We've already given to you yung una, trust. Now, yung H is humility. We'll go to the third one. And the third one is resourcefulness. Letter R. Yan. And I love this, no? From my mentor, the legend, number one life and business strategist, Tony Robbins. Ang sabi niya, it's not the lack of resources. It's your lack of resourcefulness that stops you. Wow. Talagang big words, no? Hindi raw dahil sa wala kang resources. Ang kulang lang ay hindi tayo resourceful, no? At nakakalimutan natin na ang daming binigay na blessing sa paligid natin. At let's not just focus on the problem. Let's start thinking more of the solutions. Sabi nga, if you are not thinking of the solutions, then you are part of the problem. Napakahalaga niyan. No? At, I'm reminded of this particular object, no? How many among you, ayan, have used a paper clip? Nakagamit na po ba ng paper clip? O, di ba? Minsan, iba-ibang kulay. Of course, no, definitely, alam natin kagad, no? Paper clip is used, no? To clip the paper. O, di ba? Sa offices natin, no? May mga naalala pa, ayan. May mga bulsa ba ng paper clip, no? But that's another story. Anyway, most of the time, yun lang ang naisip natin sa paper clip. But an amazing story that I always remember about the paperclip story is this one. That of Kyle McDonald. Yeah, no? Grabe. Si Kyle McDonald has this one red paperclip. And you can just search that online. Definitely, you'll be learning a lot of the story. And this is actually the story of how one man changed his life one swap at a time. So, simple lang po ang concept. I will not go through the details, but Kyle actually traded the one red paperclip on eBay and naghintay ng mga bidding or ng kapalit and then eventually got swapped for another object and then from the paperclip biglang naging interesting nito kasi nagkaroon ng iba-ibang swapping and then eventually the swapping led Kyle, no, to big opportunities, as in meeting personalities to the point that he got to trade it with a house, and then eventually, the word spread about him. And what's my point? My point is that minsan tinitingnan lang natin yung isang red paper clip on how it is, but we've forgotten to be resourceful. We've forgotten to use our imagination na this can lead us and this can take us to the next level. It can actually change our lives, no? So just check that out, that story about Kyle, and definitely you will never look at a red paperclip again, no? Talagang magbabago pong pananaw nyo. Now, how is that connected, Coach CC, pagdating sa buhay natin, pagdating sa ating career, sa business natin, or if you are an aspiring creative entrepreneur, as a content creator, lifelong learner, ganun din during this crisis, no? The more problems that we see, we don't see it as a problem or as an obstacle. Di ba nga? We say that it's actually an opportunity. So how can you flip that? How can you take another look, see worthy in that particular object, in that particular problem? And actually, malalaman natin no, na talagang maraming mga tao na yes, no, down and depressed during this time. But on the other hand, there are people who are able now to bounce back and thrive during this crisis. And you want to ask that now. What are the resources that you have right now that you can use to your advantage that can take you to the next level? Kung si Kyle nga one red paper clip. How about you? Whew! First three ways definitely is amazing. And I believe we needed a breather. Everyone take a deep breath. Inhale, exhale. All right, let me just check people in the chat box. Thank you for ayan, your comments. Maraming salamat. Sabi dito ni ayan, Bell, hashtag thrive beyond crisis. Yes. Deep, no, yung maaaring usapan but ayan, we're trying now to break it down. Si Bro Brian, no, or Kuya Bly, one of our newest member of the Inspirepreneur Inner Circle. It's also because of the people who believes in me. That's why I'm striving. O, di ba? Totoo yun, no? Kailangan, alam mo lang na may nagtitiwala sa'yo. All right. We also have here Mira. Hi, thank you for joining. And then yes, Bell, no? For I know the plans, no? Really powerful. Sabi ni Miles, favorite Bible verse ko yan. Nako, yung Jeremiah 29 verse 11 is one of the most popular verse next to John 10:10, di ba? For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son. Ayan. So definitely, yung Jeremiah 29 verse 11 really goes next, no? Ayan, evolve, sabi nga ni Bell. And then thank you for tagging your friends and ayan, sobrang helpful. Salamat, Bell, no? And strategic. Yes, no? Tama, no? It's just strategizing, no? And your business right now, whatever opportunities that you have, your livelihood right now, maaring it seems very small, but you never can tell. Maybe you're setting up yourself for bigger opportunities. Yeah, amazing. So thank you. So far, feel free to type in the chat box what are the first three ways for us to thrive beyond this crisis. I've already shared with you. The first one is trust. Ayan. Second is yung, ayan, sige. Let me just check that out again. Type nyo lang, no? Kung naalala ninyo. Ayan, thank you. Yes, no? 'Yan ang pinanghahawakan ko. 'Yan yung dumadaan ako sa depression last year. All of us go through that, no? And that's why we have that special event that we're gonna have this coming October 9, no? To create a safe space for us and at the same time for also those people who wants to be part of that movement, no? Kung gusto po supportahan. So again, that's all shall be well. Let me just show that again before we continue our session. Yes, this one. All shall be well. World Mental Health Awareness Virtual Fest for a cause. October 9, Saturday po. Sa Facebook Live yan and also on Zoom. So again, it will be made for free on Facebook Live. But if you want to be on Zoom, we will be requesting you a minimum of 500 peso donation. And you can go for more, no? Para po masuportahan itong advocacy natin to support itong ating World Mental Health advocacy. And again, looking forward na magkasama-sama po tayo dyan. All right. And then finally, just before we continue our special talk on how to thrive beyond any crisis, just letting you know that we are still accepting applicants po for the Inspirepreneur Inner Circle. The journey continues. Ayan. So this is the first batch. Sila po ang founders, no? And we did a 12-week program. But starting October 8, if you want to be part of it, kanina nagtatanong si Bell, no? Baka kailangan niya ng mga support, no? Coaches, no? Ayan po. Really I'm excited for this because this is not just attended by people here in the Philippines but also from other parts of the world. We have people from Canada, people from the US, we have from Abu Dhabi, we have from Australia, we have from Indonesia, and then here as well, no, sa Pilipinas majority actually. So I'm really excited because ayan, it's actually mentoring. Ayan, si Veronica is here. Excited. All the way from UK as well. Ayan, represent kasama si Veronica as well. Si Coach V. And then, ayan, si Kuya Bly. The journey continues, no? Salamat po. Thank you. All right. So, letting you know that this will start this coming October 8. So, if you want to be part of this, pwede pa rin po kayo humabol. And letting you know, ayan, mag-inquire lang po. Send me a message in my social media platforms, Facebook man or Instagram, Coach JC Libiran. Or pwede po mag-send ng email sa gocnbventures@gmail.com. So just want to let you know to those of you who are also part of the founders, no? If you haven't, kumbaga hindi pa tayo nakakatawid, no? Inviting you because we are moving forward and we want to continue the journey with all of you. So please do share that as well, no? Sa mga kasamahan natin na became part, no? Baka naging busy lang, but just letting you know that that's an open invitation. Hindi lang po doon sa mga dating umaten, but for all. So letting you know that that's what I do. I, once again, Coach J. Silviran, I help aspiring creative entrepreneurs, content creators, and lifelong learners to discover, develop, and deliver their genius to the world to become a force for good. and I call them inspirepreneurs. So if you resonate with that, then let's talk. No, send me a message and be part of this. No, definitely it's an ongoing opportunity for people. Ayan, yes, definitely double wham of a weekend. Yes, amazing. So, di ba, October 8th is the inner circle, and then we have the All Shall Be Well event on October 9th. Yeah, and thank you. I think that's about it, no? We're ready to begin. We're ready to continue yung session natin kanina. So sige. Ayan, thank you. I was able to see here the comment. It's actually trust, humility, resourcefulness. Tama po. Sige. All right. Welcome back. That was amazing, no? Having that conversation on how to thrive in this crisis. Napakahalaga ng trust, trust in oneself, trust in others, trust in God, no? Na may malaking plano siya for us. And then you have to take that posture of humility, no? Nagpapakumbaba ka because definitely there's more to learn, no? What is this crisis teaching us? Ano yung pwedeng i-extract na wisdom, na lesson that we can use to our advantage? And then we already gave the napakahalaga maging resourceful. Yung resourcefulness mo during this time. And it's a powerful reminder for us to flip yung mga obstacles into opportunities. No? And now as we continue this, meron pang last two. No? The fourth way for us to thrive in this crisis is to ayan, four is value. Ayan, ito yung fourth way natin, value. What do you value in your life? Anong pinagpapahalagan mo sa buhay mo? Because definitely, ayan, whatever that is that you are valuing, um, will actually make a lot of difference. Alright, sige. Medyo iba-backtrack ko ng konti. Baka hindi natin nasundan, no? Ulitin natin, sige. All right. So ayan. Welcome back once again. Amazing conversation that we had already on how to thrive in any crisis. And particularly, we've already given to you yung pong una, which is actually trust. Trust in oneself, others, and in God. That has a big plan for us. No? And then we have also to take the posture of humility so that we can actually learn from this situation that we have right now, from this crisis that we have right now, and we use that to our advantage. And then finally, we have yung letter R, no, resourcefulness, and we just have now to use our imagination to plift itong mga obstacles and how can we turn it into opportunities. That's how we become resourceful. As we continue the conversation, napakalaga yung letter I. Ayun. It's actually inspiration. And the question here is, who inspires you? Yun, no? Hindi ito yung pang question na pang elementary at high school na, who's your crush? O, di ba? Hindi yan, ha? Pero when I say that, who inspires you? Sino yung mga tao that you look up to? At sila yung pinaghuhugutan mo ng inspirasyon, ng lakas, ng strength, ng motivation. Why? Because even if the going gets tough, you see them constantly moving. No, nakikita mo na talagang they are living by example. So, who inspires you? And definitely, no, marami yan, no? In my case, no, in what I do as a speaker, as a inspirepreneur, knowledge broker, ang isa sa mga inspiration ko, well, dito sa Pilipinas, no, I can name two. No, Brother Bo Sanchez definitely is one. No, why? Because way back, college pa lang ako, I discovered him, no, through Kerigma magazine, through the feast, and the rest is history. Up until now, the man continues to be a humble servant of God, and he continues to show the way. In fact, very much yung presence niya on social media, which is very much needed. Talagang sobrang inspiring. On the other hand, aside from Brother Bo, I am also blessed, no, because dati I was just listening, but now I get to have the opportunity to serve side by side with Sir Francis Kong as well, no. So aside from Brother Bo Sanchez, we have Sir Francis Kong, and grabe yung excellence, grabe yung uh, talagang professionalism on how he does yung kanyang mga events, no. In fact, again, he continues to really bring out the best in people, and definitely talagang yon, it inspires me, no, talagang magpatuloy, no, at talagang pursue excellence, no, napakahalaga. So at least alam nyo na for every inspiration laging merong kaakibat na ano yung nakikita natin na parang common thing, no, that you are inspired of that person. Now that's local, no, at least it's sa Pilipinas, but internationally it will be my mentors Tony Robbins and Dean Graziosi. because I'm part of the global movement of the knowledge broker community. Now it's called as the self-education revolution. Ayan. So I'm just trying to take a look at what they're doing, and then I'm just imitating it and trying to apply how can this be put in context dito sa Pilipinas. So these are the people that inspires me, and that's why you see me up and running, no? Tuloy-tuloy lang. Bakit? Kasi there are people in my life that lifts me up. Of course, no? If I'll be more personal, it will be my family. Milen, our daughter Yana, and the people that God has put under my care. So I can go on, but the question here is who inspires you, because this will actually help you, no? It will be the wind beneath your wings, no? Siya yung makakatulong para magpatuloy ka sa kabila ng krisis, kasi pag tinitingnan mo, sila nga hindi nag-give up eh. Bakit ako mag-give up? Kaya napakahalaga na meron kang inspirasyon. So, from inspiration, this now challenges us to inspire others. Kaya magandang ang tanong natin for the fourth, no? Actually, fourth yung kanina. This is now the fifth. Value, letter V. No, napakahalaga na what do you value in your life? Ayun. Anong pinagpapahalagaan mo, no? Kumbaga sa anong purpose mo, no? Para kanino ka bumabangon? Ba't mo ginagawa yung ginagawa mo, no? So when you value something, kahit ano pang hirap, kahit ano pang pagsubok, gagawa ka ng paraan. 'Di ba? Sabi nga, kapag gusto, maraming paraan; kapag ayaw, maraming dahilan. So kapag ka mahalaga ang isang bagay, gagawa ka ng paraan eh. Hindi ka magdadahilan. So what do you value in your life? So in my case, no, what I value is my faith, my family, and then my firm. Itong firm, ito yung binubuo kong movement, no? And if I'm clear about it, then at least I'll be able now to set my priorities right, no? Alam mo kung ano yung mahalaga sa'yo, at yun ang magbibigay sa'yo ng dahilan para magpatuloy sa buhay. Part of the value as well, itong fifth way natin, is it's also asking you now, how are you valuing others, no? How are you creating value to others? 'Di ba? Kanina ikaw ang nai-inspire. This time ikaw naman ang magi-inspire. Kaya inspirepreneur, 'di ba? So, what value are you creating for others? And when they say that, now we can connect it directly to our personal brand, to our business, to our products, to our services. 'Di ba? Kapag yung um, kung ano man ang ino-offer mo will create value to people, then definitely people will build their trust, their loyalty, and eventually they will also get your products or your services. Hindi pilit. Kaya si Gary Vaynerchuk, meron siyang libro, no, ba yung Job Job Hook, no? Kailangan marami ka munang jobs bago ka mag-hook. Ang ibig sabihin ng job, 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 you create value to your prospects, to the people that you want to convey your message. And then what happens is you uh, eventually have the permission na you can offer something eventually. Kaya doon papasok ngayon yung hook. Doon ka pupuwedeng, "But wait, there's more." Karaniwan kasi ngayon, nauuna yung, "But wait, there's more." 'Di ba? Magme-message yung friend, "Friend," 'di ba? Out of nowhere. Naku, napakahalaga. Connect muna, make it organic, and then when the conversation comes up na kailangan niya itong particular na 'to, halimbawa nangangailangan siya on personal development, o 'di puwede mong i-offer, 'no, kung meron kang ganyan na alam mo, puwede mong i-share. Halimbawa, nangangailangan sa kanyang health, o kaya pupuwede ka mag-offer. So that's the value that I'm saying. In my case, I create value through social media as I do my Facebook Live, I do my videos, I do my mga posters to inspire, and even that also includes now, no, even on podcasting. So maraming iba't ibang platforms, but ang pinaka-importante is, am I creating value to people? Of course, no, you won't be able to please everyone, ha? And it's not really meant for all. Napakahalaga nito na talagang you have to take note kung sino ba yung kinakausap mo, sino yung target market mo. In my case, I'm talking to aspiring creative entrepreneurs, content creators, lifelong learners. Kung nandun kayo sa mga binanggit ko, then you are my audience. Kayo ang kausap ko. That's why I'm conveying this message. So, what value are you creating for others? And the more value that you create, the more opportunities that you create for yourself as well. So you can thrive beyond this crisis. And another example of this, yung mga food deliveries, 'di ba? Ayaw natin magkaroon ng inconvenience. Tsaka for our protection as well. Kaya anong ginagawa ng mga food delivery? They're the bridge. They will actually buy you the product and they'll be the one to get hassle, no? Sila yung maaabala, no? They give their time for that. And then in exchange for it, meron po kayong, 'di ba? Fee, delivery fee. And it's good kasi it's an exchange, no, of value. Ang value ko ngayon yung time ko, ang value ko ngayon yung safety ko, yung protection ko. And in exchange of that, that other person, the provider, 'di ba, delivers the food and does the work for you. Kaya ayan, salute po sa ating mga frontliners, no, and to the essential workers that we have. So friends, we've already gone through the 5 ways, no? There's still another pa pala, no? So may bonus tayo. So apart from trust, apart from humility, apart from resourcefulness, inspiration, value, ang pinakamahalaga po ay let's continue to experiment. Yan, nako. Very important po 'yon, no? We experiment, no? We take educated and calculated risk. And I love this, no, from Jeff Bezos of Amazon. Alam natin yan, no? Who's really a giant now in this digital economy. He said, if you double the number of experiments you do per year, you're going to double your inventiveness. Ganda na, no? From being resourceful kanina, ngayon, inventiveness. And when you are capable of creating a lot of inventions, then again, my dear friends, you're able to create value into the market and people will do an exchange, no, and you get profit out from that, no, because that's a reward of a good job, a great service, or an amazing product that you have provided. Kaya gusto ko rin to experiment kasi actually in the 1940s, no, 1948, ang 3M na company, they started itong tinatawag na the 20% project. Ano kaya yung the 20% project? In fact, mas kilala po yan, no, sa company na Google. And we use a lot of their known products such as Gmail, AdSense, Google News. Alam nyo, a lot of these breakthrough ideas came from the 20% project. Now, Coach JC, ano ba yung 20% project? And this is something that I want you now to consider as well as you look into your career, in your business, in the brand that you're building with your products, with your services. No, the 20% project is an initiative where company employees are allocated 20% of their paid work time to pursue personal projects. Talaga? Pwede pala yun, no? Binibigyan ng pagkakataon yung mga empleyado na yes, you're paid 100%, pero yung 20% niyan, sige, try now to explore, experiment, create something on the side, personal projects, no? Passion projects. And the objective of the program is to inspire innovation in participating employees and ultimately increase company potential. Imbis na, ito lang gagawin nyo. 'Di ba? Tanggap lang. Ito hindi eh. You're not just encouraging compliance. You're actually encouraging creativity. And this will now unleash yung mga breakthrough ideas. Kaya alam nyo, even schools have also utilized the principles of the 20% project to foster creativity and productivity. So, this is amazing, this idea of us exploring kasi merong mga linya na, ay, sanay na ako dito eh. Kumbaga, we've done things the way, no? We've done things just like this, no? Kumbaga, wag na nating i-shake yung boat. But why not you challenge yourself in the way you do things for your business, for your brand? But hindi mo subukan? At least, maybe, a lot 20% ng project mo, no? I'll give you one example. Alam nyo sa Light of Jesus family, in our charismatic community, no? Catholic charismatic community, ang pinaka-event talaga is just the feast event. So that's a weekly gathering. People come there, live event. And for so many years, sobra talagang nagtatagumpay. But alam nyo, nagkaroon ng opportunity, why not we also explore, no? Doing like the recorded videos and then we show it to a small group of people. Kasi meron na rin kami mga small groups eh. And then eventually nag-morph lang. Pinagsama yung lagyan natin ng inputs, no, from our recorded videos and having a small setup lang ng people who are gathering together. Fast forward to today, we call it now as the Feast Light Movement. So, it has outgrown ito pong number ng live feast event. And most importantly ngayon, pandemic, no, talagang online na. it's an opportunity now for them to really create smaller groups and to bring people there and add value there. It was a product of an experiment. Nung una nga, dudang-duda pa, ang dami pang question. Pero di ba ganun naman talaga kapag merong bago. We're trying out something new. And eventually, kapag nakita natin that it is now feasible experience and a product, services, then it's worth pursuing. Kailangan lang subukan. So yun, that's one example, and definitely in our lives, marami po yan. No? Ako, if I'm going to give one example, me, during this pandemic, that's what I did. No? I made a decision not just to grow, but also to thrive beyond this crisis by just starting an online charity event, the Grow Beyond Crisis Summit. And then after that, it gave birth of Zoominars, no? And iba't ibang mga skills in the new normal. Fast forward to today, it has become a movement, the Inspirepreneur movement. And from the Inspirepreneur movement, now it is taken to the next level through our inner circle. I can go on, but I believe when I look back, I made the decision to grow, to thrive, and it has created a lot of opportunities and blessings and breakthroughs along the way. And I'm even more excited. Kaya nga, we are having this journey together. So excited as well as you thrive beyond this crisis or in any crisis, personal crisis man yan, professional man yan, or in whatever it is that you have right now in your life, you have the power to choose either to survive or to thrive, to languish or to flourish, to get bitter or to get better. My dear friend, I know that you're making that decision because you are having this episode. And with that, I'm so excited as we continue to grow, create, inspire, and thrive together beyond this crisis. Salute to you, my fellow Inspirepreneur. High five. God bless. Yes. Yay. Amazing. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Wow. Amazing conversation. Again, here at Mondays with Coach JC. Medyo nag-adjust na tayo. But tamang-tama. Maraming salamat. Thank you as well for those of you who join. Thank you, Melissa, for joining. Carol. Hi, si Tonky. Thank you for joining. Ayan. Paul, Me. Sis Didit, thank you for joining. And then we have here as well some friends of ours. Ayan, na nag-join sa ating ngayon. So I think that's about it. Maraming salamat po. And so excited. So looking forward na makita-kita po tayo. Ayan, high five everyone. Sabi ni uh, Kuya Bly, no? Brother Brian. High five everyone. High five coach. Yes. Mahalaga yun, ha? The high five movement. And I'm getting that as well from another person that I look up to, Mel Robbins, no? With her new book, The High Five Habit. In fact, she's actually starting a challenge, no? But baka too much for us, no? So hopefully next time. But yun po, letting you know that so blessed, no? Allow me to pray for you as we close and wrap up. Again, looking forward po na makasama namin kayo dito sa mga iba't ibang events that we have. Tuesdays is Better Together. Wednesday is the Gabay sa Biblia sa Radyo. Thursdays is the Inspirepreneur Podcast. Ayan, new episodes po. And then, Friday, definitely will be the Inner Circle. So looking forward, pwede pa rin po kayong mag-join. It's an exclusive event. Pero pagdating po ng October 9, ayan, we'll have the All Shall Be Well event. And that is for free. No? Kung gusto niyo mag-Zoom experience, minimum donation of 500 pesos or more, we'll really appreciate that, no, as we have this ongoing advocacy for mental health. And then finally, Sundays, the feast. So para almost the whole week, we get to add value to you. And hopefully, nakakatulong po ito in your growth, in your personal development. Let me pray for us. Okay lang po ba? In the name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. Amen. Lord, thank you so much for the opportunity that you've given us today, tonight, this afternoon, or kung ano man pong time zone namin. It's just good to be reminded, Lord. No? I lift up to you their prayers. I lift up to you their protection that you provide for us and that you continue to prosper us during this time. And Lord, itong mga upcoming events, no, that we have, the online shows that we have, the Inner Circle this coming October 8 po. And to those people who are joining as well, yung mga decided sa undecided, we pray for them to continue the journey with us. And we also pray, Lord, for the All Shall Be Well virtual fest, no, for a cost. And to those people that will be part of it, we ask that you bless them and that you use us even more to be a blessing to many people. This is our prayer. Amen. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. High five. Thank you so much for joining me. Maraming salamat. God bless. This has been Coach J. Silbiran. Stay safe, stay connected, and asking you kung hindi pa bakunado, magpabakuna po tayo. Kung hindi pa nakaregister, bumoto po tayo para sa ating bayan. And let's continue to pray, discern. Let's continue to pray for the healing of our nation. Kailangan po natin lahat yan. Salamat po. God bless everyone. Thank you.